So the second features of these tools is a browse control. This browse control has a lot of options. The first options here is a internet. So if you click on internet, here is a on. What does this thing mean? Is that when we click on internet, we allow our employees to have access to any website on the internet. We allow our employees to have access to any website on the internet. But anytime I come here, I turn it off. We disallow them to have access to any website on the internet. So if you on it, they will be able to have access to all the websites. If you turn it off, they won't be able to have access to website anymore. So we have the second option here. The second option is a URL filter. So in any time that you want to filter some URL, maybe I don't want my employees to go to Facebook, I can come here. I need to choose that particular group. For instance, I choose sales, and the URL I want to filter, I can filter facebook.com. And anytime you put the facebook.com, make sure that you put it on what? Block list. So if I leave this thing on allow list and I turn off internet and I leave it on allow list, which means that my employee will only be able to browse to Facebook. But anytime I turn on internet, they will be able to browse to any website. So what I want to do here right now, I want to block access to Facebook. Make sure that this arrow was on block list and you're going to add. So once you add that Facebook, you click on this box and you will see option that says add to block list. So by default, when you click on add to block list, this Facebook will belong to a block list. And you need to click on the one that say applying to clients. So once you click on applying to clients, it's showing you that you have already disallowed access to Facebook. So for example, if I go to Facebook on my system, so let's assume that I'm coming. So let me open a browser. So here now I open a new browser. So let's assume I go to facebook.com and I hit enter key. So as you can see what I'm seeing on my screen, I'm not able to access the Facebook anymore. You're going to see this message. Your IT administrator has prevented you from browsing this URL. So you won't be able to access that particular website anymore because we have already added that website to a block list. So that's how you can make use of that URL filter. The next option here is a category filtering. So if I click on this category filtering, here it allows you to categorize a lot of websites as a single face. So for example, if I want to block, assuming I want to block Facebook, I want to block Instagram, I want to block Twitter, I want to block all those things, I can't be using URL filter to be doing it one by one. I can actually categorize all those things as a social media because all those websites is known as a social media. So what I need to do, drag to the group and I will search for social network. I will search for social network. But before I block this thing, if I come back to my system and I go to Instagram, let's assume I browse to Instagram.com. If I go to Instagram.com, let's see, maybe I will be able to browse to Instagram or not. So let's hold on. You can see that I'm able to access Instagram. So let's come here. We want to block social network. So if I click on social network and you click on add to block list, once you click on add to block list, you need to click on apply to clients. Once you apply to clients, let's now check this thing again. So I will check it again. I will put Instagram. So let's see, maybe it's working. Instagram.com. As you can see, in the first place, before we block it, we are able to access the Instagram. But once we block social network, because Instagram, Facebook, all those guys belong to social media. So once we block the social network, once we come here, it's telling you that this URL is blocked. It belongs to a restricted category, which is a social network. You won't be able to use that particular website anymore. So if I come to S as well, so I come to s.com. This S is what we call them is a Twitter, yeah. S.com. If we come to s.com as well, it will be blocked because X as well is a social media, is a social network. So all those guys will be blocked. Facebook, S, TikTok, all those things will be blocked. So that's we can use what? We can use a category filter. You can use category filter to achieve that goals. So just click on it and you're going to drag to all the websites. You can block anything abortion and pregnancy. You can block anything anything adult, anything alcohol. So you can block a lot of things. So we have a lot of things. You can block dating sites so that your employees won't be leaving their work and they will be browsing on a dating site. So you can block all those things and they won't be able to have an access to it. So the next thing we will be doing is a internet scheduler. So I can actually schedule the time that I want my employees to have an internet access. So you can schedule it. Maybe I want the internet to on from 7 a.m. to 8. You click on it and you click on a add schedule. You use the IP from your cable connection to connect to the CurrentWare. What if you decide to choose another source for your internet? Then the IP change. Will the CurrentWare disconnect you, or will you be able to browse maybe websites? Yeah, that is a great question. Anytime, if as I use my cable connection for this guy right now, if maybe tomorrow I use Wi-Fi, this thing will be disconnected. It won't be connect. So how can we do it? I will show you how you can solve the issue. So the way you can solve the issue, browse to your system and you browse to local disk C, drive C, go to drive C. So once you are in drive C, you will see window. Once you are in window, you will drag to where we have a system WoW 64. So anytime your IP change, so how can you change it? Come to where we have system WoW 64 and you drag down. You drag down to where we have WC size stick. So click on it and you're going to see CW agent, which is a CurrentWare agent. Double click on it. Once you double click on the CurrentWare agent, it's going to ask you for password. The password is the admin. That admin is a capital letter A and the remaining is a small letter. Capital letter A and you click on OK. Once you click on OK, you will be inside the CW agent. Just go to server setting. Once you go to server settings, you can see the IP here is the IP of my system. So tomorrow, if you are using Wi-Fi, if you see the IP address under your Wi-Fi is different, come here and change the IP to the Wi-Fi IP and you click on OK. Immediately, it will be connected. So that's how you can solve that one. So that anytime you are changing your network, you can come there and you can go there and change the IP so that it will be connected and successfully. So I hope you understand how I explain it to you. So anytime you change your network from Ethernet to Wi-Fi, the IP address will change. So you need to go to that directory and you need to change the IP so that it will connected and successfully. So if you are using an internet scheduler, you can schedule the time you want them to have an internet access. So once you schedule the time, you click on a add schedule. But anytime you are clicking on add schedule, make sure that you click on a enable scheduler. If you did not enable scheduler, it's not going to work. So we have the next one that is a app blocker. So you can use this app blocker to block any websites you don't want them to make use of. So you can come here, come to the group, and you search for the app. Maybe you want to block Zoom. you click on it and you click on add, this guy will be blocked. If you click on here, you now click on what? Add to block list. So anytime you add Zoom to block list, any system in sales group, they won't be able to make use of Zoom anymore. So that's how you can use ad blocker. And we have the last one, you can schedule ad blocker time. So I can schedule which time they can use it and which time they will not be able to use it. So for example, I come here, I choose sales group. If I choose sales group, you can click on new schedule. I can say from 7 to this time daily, I want them to add that particular access. So you can give them the time. So you need to enable this scheduler. So which means that they will have access to that particular app from this particular 7 to 8. Once time goes beyond this time, they won't be able to use that app anymore. So we have you can block five, you can block port number as well. So you can block file, you can block port number. So that's how you can use browse control. So the next thing I will be explaining to you is how to use